And Missouri is now another step closer tonight to being the next state to adopt a stricter abortion law.
Missouri is on track to be the 14th state to pass some version of the heartbeat bill in this legislative session. Our Jesse Inman spoke to people on both sides of the issue. Jesse.
Well, guys, tomorrow is the final day of the session in Jefferson City, and the Missouri bill passed the Senate today and is expected to clear the House to go to Governor Parson's desk. He's already expressed his opposition to abortions, so he's expected to sign it. But here in Springfield, I spoke to two ladies today with two different organizations that have different opinions on the matter.
Every life is valuable.
Executive Director at Pregnancy Care Center Lisa McIntyre says for those facing unplanned pregnancies, they offer emotional support and medical services, but they are not an organization that supports abortion.
We are a life-affirming organization, so we do not refer for nor do we perform abortions. We do have medical information regarding the procedures and the risks and that kind of thing. And we also have many staff and volunteers who are post-abortive.
McIntyre says no matter what happens in Jefferson City, the bill won't change what they do or how they think.
It has similarities to other states and differences to other states, but definitely just trying to take another step toward protecting those preborn lives.
The real issue for women is not abortion. The real issue is comprehensive medical health care for women.
Dee Ogilvie is the co-founder for the Southwest Missouri chapter of the National Organization for Women. She is pro-choice, and she thinks that this has turned more about politics than health care.
So we know a lot of states are pressing this through right now because they feel like the Supreme Court is going to vote to overturn Roe v. Wade. This is not fair to women. Plain and simple, this is a power struggle between government and women's rights to make their own choice. A woman and her doctor, and if she has a partner, need to be the people that make the choice as to her medical care, not legislators.
It's not mother or baby. It's mother and baby and father.
Say you eventually were the dad of a 13-year-old girl and she was molested somewhere and was pregnant. Now you're going to re-traumatize that girl by making her have a baby?
We just don't happen to think that destroying the baby solves those issues.
What we are asking for is safe, legal, clean procedures by a medical facility, not someone who just Googles it and says, well, we can just do this on our own. That is not safe.
Now, if the bill passes tomorrow, it will ban abortions after 8 weeks. That's around the time when the fetal heartbeat is detected. It does not have exceptions for rape or incest, but does have one for medical emergencies, and doctors who perform abortions could face up to 15 years in prison. Now, we have a crew headed to Jefferson City tomorrow, and we will bring you any of the latest updates on the last day of the legislative session.